Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to compare the value of two different numbers to determine which number is larger and which number is smaller. So for reference, I drew a number line up here. We know that 0 is the dividing point between negative numbers and positive numbers. So let's just pick two random numbers. I'll say -3 and 6. So how would I determine which number is bigger? Well, this number is to the left of 0, which means that it's a very small number. This number is to the right of 0, indicating that it is much larger. So how I know that this number is larger, I will write this symbol. This indicates that 6 is greater in value than -3, but how this expression is said is the following. -3 is less than 6. This indicates in value that 6 is bigger than -3. Let's go ahead and do one more example. So let's come over here. Now for reference, I drew another number line here. I'm going to compare the value now of two different negative numbers. So I'll say -5 and -11. So we know that both of these numbers are to the left of 0, indicating that they are smaller than 0. So recall, and I'll post a link to my number line video in the description of this video. We know that the further we get from 0, the smaller that number gets. So -5 would roughly be, I'll just estimate this, be roughly -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, I'll say right around here. Because -11 is smaller in value, and I say smaller because there's this negative sign. 11, yes, is bigger than 5, but this negative sign indicates that this value is smaller. So -11 would actually be somewhere over here. So this indicates that -11 is smaller. Draw my marker. So we say this value is greater than -11. And this is said as -5 is greater than -11. And one way to remember how we look at this symbol and how we say it is the following. One way to remember in which the symbol is used is that the smaller end of the symbol points to the smaller number. So here we say -11 is the smaller number, so the smaller end of this symbol is facing -11. Whereas here, the smaller value is -3, so we will say that the smaller end of this symbol faces -3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.